I'm in Indonesia. My flight just landed at like noon. It's like 2:30 now. And my family and I just went directly to the hotel. My grandparents picked us up. Yeah, I'm trying to vlog this experience because the only time I've ever been in Indonesia was when I was like 9 and I don't remember much. And then I'm going to Singapore after this and I'll be solo traveling for the first time ever. And also it's my 22nd birthday in a few days, so a lot of big things. But yeah, we're here for a wedding. It's like a crazy rich Asian wedding. Like it's a big, huge wedding at this hotel. But it's my first ever crazy rich Asian wedding and potentially one of my only. So I'm documenting. It's not really that relaxing because the train is right above, so it's loud as hell. But I was jet lagged and I woke up at like 3:45 in the morning and I like really couldn't fall asleep. And now it's like 7:45 and I was like, I can't just keep rotting in bed. Like I need to do something. And I was like, well, I want to check out the pool. I love a pool. And this is insane. First wedding event that I am attending of the day is the tea ceremony, but there was like a mass earlier and some pictures, I think. I signed up to get a massage tomorrow morning as a birthday gift to myself, so I'm excited for that. I've been yearning for a massage for like years. It's gonna go crazy. I'm in a fancy hotel, like I might as well take advantage of all the fancy amenities. And wear the new bracelet that I just got. I can hear people outside my door, which means my family is ready. So let's do literally the quickest makeup of all time. Makeup for me takes like literally 2 seconds, so let me lock it in. I like didn't record anything yesterday after like when I went to dinner with my dad and all his cousins, but that was also very fun and cool. I haven't seen half those people in 12 years, and neither has my dad. So it was like a big reunion. I got to hear a lot about like their childhood here and just like generally like what it was like to grow up here. Okay, fit check. This was the dress I wore to my graduation, but she honestly didn't get enough time in the spotlight. And it also, the color scheme of the wedding is apparently rose gold or dusky pink or some shit like that, so this is kind of perfect.
Baik sekali, nama saya boleh dikasih ceknya. Kalau boleh kasih cangkir ya, kecici dulu di depan dulu Ci, nanti dulu ya bareng-bareng. Satu lagi.
Pat, come on.
Ride my bike as fast as possible to get away from the
Oh, the kids.
slum kids,
Yeah.
the bullies.
Masih ingat kamu ya?
Ingat lah masa
Naik
kayak
sepeda di Uber-Uber.
Iya.
Turn right.
Right. And then he's gonna make
Ini
a
apa
left.
Pi? Seroja.
He's gonna make a left right there.
Depan sekolah.
Seroja. Make a left, right?
Oh, I am very
Ini ke
sure.
Sturi.
Ke kiri.
He's gonna make a
Ini ke
left.
Sturi.
Ke kiri ya?
Ke kiri, ini ke Sturi.
Ke Sturi.
Daerah kafe.
Ini kopi ini enak juga.
Kopi Tagram.
Ya.
Nope. Turn.
You don't want it.
I'm in Singapore and it's my birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea to turn 22 and then travel to a foreign city all on my own for some reason. My birthday's almost over and I didn't really do much. I didn't do much today. I had lunch with my family earlier in Indonesia for my flight, but like I spent like a bunch of hours in the airport / on the plane. So, was that a good idea in hindsight? I don't know. But I'm here now, and I just got dinner. It's like almost 11 now. I have an interview for a job at 2 a.m., which also not that happy about, but you do what you gotta do in this economy, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, weird birthday for sure. I miss my friends, I think. I miss the people at home. But I am excited to be here and explore, so. I went into Orchard Street blind, Orchard Road, whatever it is. I knew it was like this shopping street, but it really is just like kind of like mall after mall. And TBH, I've had my mall fix from Indonesia, so I think I'm gonna give Orchard Road a rest after this. I really didn't see. I only went into one shopping center, but it was overwhelming. There was too many things and too many food options. I'm looking for lunch right now, and I was like, I can't. I have decision paralysis. Like I can't do this. So I did some Reddit research, and now I'm going to a restaurant based on the Reddit recs. I've literally never been more confused in my life on how to navigate this area. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm like walking around like an idiot trying to find this restaurant I'm going to. I obviously never get to learn about the history of like Southeast Asia. I feel like I know nothing about it, which is like sad because I am Southeast Asian. It's a small museum, but it's like I feel like the perfect size where you're not like overwhelmed. And I only paid like $8 for like my student ID. I've ended up at a university of some sort, and this part of Singapore is beautiful. My phone's about to die, so I'm going back to my hotel real quick to get my portable charger, because it's not that far from here. But then I'm gonna come back and like really walk around the park, because Fort Canning Park looks like literally gorgeous. But it's just a beautiful campus. I'm like, my college could never. I should have gone to school in Singapore, like fuck. I got myself boba because it's hot as hell out here. But I got so excited. I was like walking back to my hotel, I saw the boba place, and I was like, wait, like I can literally just, I can get my boba and then I can go walk around the park, and it's gonna be so like lit and awesome. And I think that is the beauty of solo traveling, like just that feeling of like, oh my gosh, like I can literally do whatever the hell I want. Everywhere you walk in it, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, like, look at this view. Outside the National Gallery for like 20 minutes debating whether I wanted to go in because it closes in an hour, and I'm like definitely tired from walking. I've already hit 18,000 steps and I'm also really sweaty, and I've got more walking to do, so I decided against it just because it definitely seems like a big museum, so I want to like take my time in there. So I think I'm gonna go tomorrow if I have time, because everything here is really close by, honestly. So, but yeah, now I'm gonna walk to the Esplanade and to the Jubilee Bridge to see the Merlion Park and probably like the Marina Bay Sands and stuff. I am really intrigued to know about the architecture of Singapore, because you'll have these like really kind of historical looking buildings, although they look like they could have been like made to be historical looking and not actually, and then like you have like the very modern skyline of Singapore behind it. That's crazy. That's actually like that looks like like Legos. Like that's fucking insane. Since I kind of want to wait till sunset to walk around like the bridge and into the other park, I'm journaling in the meantime, because I've been meaning to journal. It's literally been like a little over 2 months since I journaled last, and I feel like a lot has happened since then, and I've just been like so busy at home that I just haven't really given myself time to journal and self-reflect. And so I was like, okay, this trip is a good opportunity to do so. Also, you know, 22nd birthday and all that, reflecting on things. I'm kind of just chilling at this spot for the journaling. It's chill as fuck here, actually. I think this is like a concert hall, like one of their main concert halls. That looks like a Durian. This is really funny. But yeah, look at that sunset. And this is a pedestrian bridge. Oh my god, the statue area is so crowded. Holy crap. That's where I'm trying to go. But today's like one of the main touristy things, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
I should
underpasses that you have to use to cross certain intersections because they just don't have direct crosswalks, and that genuinely keeps throwing me for a loop. Like, that's why I got so lost earlier at Orchard Road, and it just happened to me again. I'm like, I don't know if I'm just stupid or if it's like kind of confusing to navigate, but we're so here. Having her mom was fuck. The minimum we can order is 10. And I was like, I don't know if I can eat 10 by myself. So I bailed on Pad Thai food, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that because I feel like it's kind of like a must try here. But I don't want to waste the food. I'm starting with fried jalon dap. And then I'm gonna probably get some other small dishes and dessert. It's crazy. Lost as hell in a shopping center yet again. I just feel like they could make the directions of where the stores in the malls are a little more clear. I'm doing a little shopping spree, hitting a bunch of cute shops. I think we found her. We did! Oh my gosh. I went to this really cool print shop that my aunt recommended. I spent like 45 minutes in there just looking at all like the zines that they had and all the prints and the little booklets. It was so cool. They like printed it in-house. They have a risograph machine in shop, so you like get to see them like literally printing stuff. It was like 3 people working there. I was the only one in there, but like I could tell the vibe was chill, you know, like these people were chill. I don't know that much about Singapore culture or whatever, so like, you know, indie zines are like where I'm gonna, you know, read about the like more of the counterculture here. So I decided to get this book, which I think is like a zine that like the Singapore youth contribute to. Also, it's just like the zine design itself is really cool. I feel like they were like surprised that I wanted to buy something. I was like, I just spent 45 minutes in your store and I was the only one in here. Like I felt obligated to buy something. When I was checking out, they're like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from New York. And then the one guy was like, pointed to the other employee and was like, oh, she's really excited about the new mayor. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, like I'm getting back just in time to vote in the election. And they were like, oh yay, like that's so exciting. And I was like, yeah, like hoping for the best. And they're like, yeah, us too, like y'all really need it. And I was like, yeah, we do. But that's Zoran's impact. Isn't that crazy that people in Singapore are awaiting the elections of the New York City mayor? Like, that's huge. Like, what like local American politician has that reach? I'm double fisting these drinks because I wanted to try both. And they're both in on this, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Can you just this is good. I don't like that there are seeds in it. I think I'm used to the tartar in the US being really sweet, but that's good. It's good. I'm like all shopped out. I feel like I hit every vintage store that was on the street, and I didn't really get anything. It's like all really curated vintage, but I went into this one store and I witnessed like the most like main character like movie opening scene ever. Like this guy comes in, he's like, hey, to the barista or / the person working the store. It was like a cafe and a boutique at this in one, and he's like, can I just get my usual or whatever? And she's like, yeah, of course. And like whatever he's talking about his usual order, and then he's like, I think I'm gonna shop today. I have a friend coming into town, and she's like, and they're talking about that, and then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy clothes before my flight, or like before I have my trip or whatever. And she's like, oh my god, like where are you going? And then he's like, I'm going to China for a month to chase a girl. Literally exact words, chase a girl. I was like, bye, who even says that anymore? And then she was like, oh, like I hope you successfully chase her or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll have fun either way. And he's just very like, he's got aura, this guy. He's got confidence. He's like walking around like he owns the place. He knows this employee, like this really is his local shop. Then his friend comes in and they like reunite in the store, and he's like trying on clothes all over the store. It's like, it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just so movie main character. This area really like lit up at night. People are out and about, and it's like a Wednesday night. I'm back pretty early. It's like almost 9 because I have another interview. I have the final round of interview for this job tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. because they're in Pacific time, so kind of annoying, but it's okay. It's the last one. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna come back and like shower and get ready for the interview and just chill and hopefully get in some hours of sleep before I have to wake up for that. I'm gone a little overboard. This is breakfast, but everything on this menu looks so good. I have mochi coming for dessert too, but let's try this matcha. Oh my god, this is not a shot. I kind of wish it was a straw because I need this for understand. Never had cold soba before. I wonder, am I supposed to like... It's like way more matcha than I thought it would be, but it's good. Guys, this is another underpass just across the street, which I think is so interesting that they, instead of putting a crosswalk, they just literally built the entire hallway underground. I've noticed some of the escalators here, like they're like really slow if like no one's on it or no one's around, and then once you stand near it, like there's like a sensor and it starts moving at like a normal speed. Probably energy saver. That's so smart. Wait, okay, let's see, let's watch. Oh my god. It's like low-key terrifying, but like, that's pretty cool. Another thing here, no one really jaywalks. Like, even when there's no cars coming, like, they just wait for the light, which is, could not be more different than New York, where people are literally crossing as a car is coming. It's just so much more chill. I'm at Gardens by the Bay now, and I'm so tired. I took like a snack break in the park to refuel, but I'm still just hot out, and I'm tired. But yeah, I'm kind of just killing time until I feel hungry enough to eat dinner, which will probably be soon. Everything in the park is like way closer than I thought it would be. And then I'm gonna walk to like where the light show that they have every night is, and I'm gonna go home. I don't know if I technically hit everything on my itinerary for today, but I feel like I generally saw everything I wanted, so yeah.
You look like December.